So in the beginning, really the idea of us joining Emergenza was, the objective of it was to play the Paradise.
You get every fan you know to show up in one place. They suddenly realize there are hundreds of people that like you.
Our fan base doubled in the 6 months that we were doing this competition. The most common thing we hear is, wow, this is really different instrumentation, and these are very interesting instruments.
Sounding different than the other bands and looking different than the other bands is just enough of the hook we needed to get them attracted to the music.
In the end of the night, what really counts is the fans are opening up to a diversity of style.
It was a good competition, and it really is just what we needed to give us that confidence to push ourselves to the next level.
It did bring a lot more permanent fans.
Having bands you're competing against vote you as the best band, I mean, that means a lot.
Going from a small club to a bigger one, to the stadium.
We never expected to get to Germany, but as it got closer, we got more excited about what was going on.
You come to this realization, yeah, all right, we won, we made it, we're here, all right.
Standing on this lonely shore.
Looking out over all of those people, I remember I just got out on stage and thought to myself, well, Creator, this is it. And I realized I'd already started singing.
See all of those people standing there staring at you, all waiting for you to, you know, show them what you got, and then hitting that first note and being just overwhelmed by the sound.
The experience we had in Germany was unbelievable. That's every band's dream. One thing fed the other. It started with us wanting to play the bigger show. We became a better band.
The album is pretty much a snapshot of when the band finally got the sound.
It really brought this feeling to me that this is the right thing for us to be doing right now.
It's much easier now to make your own album and put it out there.
Spending time in the studio and actually working it together and making it an album. We are only limited by your imagination.
There's some amazing excitement about a new song. It's being born right there.
It took a lot to really give myself to this album, like during I Want You Now. Whatever I needed to invoke, you know, I did it the way that I needed to do it.
We really try to hear the song's potential and throw out ideas.
I want something that, you know, the 10th time through, you're still hearing that one thing that you've just noticed.
We try it heavy, or we try it one way or another way, and whatever ends up working the best works the best.
One of the things about a lot of art rock bands is that they're too intellectual or they're too technical. And, you know, I like a good pop song. Once we got them listening, then we can do what we want with them musically.
Everybody compares us to the band they love the most. The diversity of bands these days that are out there is enormous. I think the audience is getting more open-minded because they're exposed.
I think audience members want to hear something new, and I'm hoping that we can be that new thing for them.
There's 5 people with very strong creative ideas.
We are part of a river that has been flowing in a direction that is going to head to something huge.
And to play with this band, like, that's what gets me going live.
We can play a goth show one night, a progressive show the next night, a punk show the night after. The one thing that is the same everywhere is people understand the love that we put into the music, and they respond to that. And to me, that's universal.